Comedy Club at the Tropicana, and he's appeared on The Tonight Show. Please welcome Mr. Tymon Shipp, everybody. Tymon Shipp.
All righty. Hey, how are you people? Good. Give it up for all the comedians that have come up. Yes. And I want to thank you for coming out in the heat. Yes, this heat. I mean, you know, they're complaining about the hurricanes in North Carolina. I'll take that a little bit right now. When you take a hurricane, a little wind right now, oh, babe, you know, get the waves up. We'll be down at the beach. Let it cool down a little bit. The surfers would love you. But you know, this heat, man, whoa. I went out there. This heat's nothing to play with. Especially when you go to places like, Arizona. I went out there. Yeah, 120 degrees. Yeah, only place I know where homeless people explode when you talk to them. You walk up to them, hey, how you doing? Hey, Jesus Christ. Hey, just blowing up everywhere you go. Yeah, I went down to Vegas and saw a huge woman set herself on fire running after a bus. The heat and the sweat ignited between her legs like a stick of fire. And she went up. If you that big, you shouldn't be running. Walk. You know, hey. You know, if you the blue wind, you had a flame coming out of your butt. You don't want to be doing that. Walk. That's why we have forest fires everywhere. Because there are big people running around setting themselves on fire. Stop that. We have a lot of things, you know, there's stuff you're just never going to understand. I was reading the paper the other day, and a woman was found out that her husband was a serial killer. Yes, and she's wondering if she should stay with him for the children. Please, somebody help her. You think you should stay. You're going to be added to his list. Yes, you just never understand. Like, you know, like I said about Florida, you have people in Florida, everyone says go to Florida. You know, I don't even know if I want to go to Florida. You know, my sister lives there. Any Florida people here? Good, because Florida has, you know, flying cockroaches that fly around and pick up your children. You know, kids, hey, they fly off with your kids. They got mosquitoes that look like birds. A guy in Florida moved next to an alligator farm and said he couldn't find his dog. Well, look over the fence, you'll find Toto. What the hell? You know, and see, Florida's got different people there. They really do. They got different folks. A guy out in Florida was arrested, and he said that the drugs that were found in his butt were not his. And they were talking to him. Mr. Williams, you're saying these drugs are not yours? No, I don't know how they got there. But, Mr. Williams, we pulled these drugs out of your butt. I understand, but I don't know how they got there. I must have been asleep. Ladies and gentlemen, we all sleep very hard, do we not? But do you sleep so hard that you wouldn't know that someone's putting 50 balloons of crack cocaine in your behind? Because you're a serious heavy sleeper. You know, oh my God, I wonder what all this is coming out of my butt. I don't know how that got there. You know. You don't understand it. You just don't. Like, you know, I was watching one of those prison shows. You ever watch those prison shows? You know, they're interesting. And you wonder, and you know why we have prisons. Because those people need to be there. You know. And so, watching the show, and the guy's on death row. And he's about to receive lethal injection. And just as they're about to put the needle in his arm, they swabbed his arm with alcohol. Why? Isn't he there to die? Kill him. I don't care if he get a bubble in his arm. I don't care if he rusty needle, whatever you got to do. If that don't work, somebody come in and beat the hell out of him and take him on out. Because our tax dollars have been waiting for him to go because we've been paying and he's been hanging around eating Twinkies all day. Never understood that. We don't want him to get an infection. I don't care. Can't make this stuff up. I'm finding out also there's just certain things that I won't do anymore, that I don't do. You know, like I don't drink Coca-Cola anymore since I found out that they use it to clean toilets with. Yeah, you might not want to drink a Coke anymore because it supposedly cleans toilets better than, spick and span. But I also don't put my toothbrush in the bathroom anymore. I leave it in the living room. Because I hear now the splash from your toilet can go 6 feet to your toothbrush. And hell, I done moved it all over the place in the bathroom. And they keep telling me, that's gonna kill you. It can get germs. Well, hell, how far will the ceiling work? Because that's our only spot. Everything you do, they tell you, this is germs, you get germs. Everything's a germ. Sure. They even coming out with a movie called Contagion. Germs. Why would you put that out? It's bad enough we got to deal with people who are weird. You see them every day. Yeah. And now you want to put out a movie, don't touch them, don't breathe, don't do this. Well, okay. It's weird to me. You won't understand it. And everybody's going through tough times, are they not? Yeah. Matter of fact, a guy up in Lancaster, California, was killed with a bow and arrow. Even the murderers are on a budget. Hell, they ain't even using bullets no more. Gang members coming by. Yeah. What the hell? We're throwing rocks tomorrow. Hey, Holmes, get shot. You know it, man. Everybody's going through tough times. You got we just got all the weird folks around here. And you can't help it because everybody, when times are tough for you, I should say, is when you go when the Salvation Army won't even take your furniture. Things are better. No, we don't want that. They've even gotten picky on you. You just can't go to the Goodwill and dump your crap. No, that's not good crap. We don't want that. We gotta take that crap. There's an alley over there. Yeah, we take better crap than that. Yeah. What, this is a good couch? No. It used to be Broad Hill, but no. Yeah. Lazy boy? No, he was lazy, whoever he was. Yes, we can't use that anymore. Yeah. You're in tough times when you go over to your friend's house and their kid's favorite toy is a fly swatter. And the kid, help him. Because now he's just swinging in the air and you don't know if he's crazy. Because he's walking around playing with a fly swatter and there are no flies. So, sick. Yeah, tough times for a lot of folks. And do you guys help the homeless? Do you give? Any of you? Sometimes? Do you feel like you got to explain yourself when you can't give your money? Because they look at you, well, brother, money? Well, I don't have any, man. I had to go and do it. And then, I'm sitting there giving them a whole story. I'm telling, I had to go to the grocery store, and then I had this bill to pay, and, I had to put gas in the car, I'm sorry, I don't. And I'm saying, and you're waiting for that other side of you to go, wake up, idiot. Just tell him no and keep pushing. But you feel like you got to explain to him. Now, I went out. I was at Denny's one day, and I, saw a homeless guy out front. And I see him. I felt bad for him. So I went inside, and I got him a muffin, and I got him a cup of coffee. And I said, here you go, bro. And he looked at me, and he says, well, bro, I'm vegan. I don't do flour. You live in a bush. Take that muffin, fool, and drink that coffee. Only California has vegan homeless people. What the hell is a vegan homeless guy? No. Well, then eat the grass and the weeds, because we got enough for that around here. But quit asking people for money if you go, I don't do that. Snobs. Now if I was somewhere down near Skid Row, shoot, they'd be all over that muffin. I have a whole army around me. Hey, man, throw it my way, man. Hey. And have you been downtown? Yeah, woo, man. That is a roaming mental institution. And they are free to roam. I mean, I thought I was talking to a priest. Hello, Father, how are you? You're okay? Yes, my brother, I'm fine. Till I looked down and noticed he had no shoes and socks on. And I said, you're one of them. So, oh my God. And they're all around, man. Weirdos, boy. And you just keep shaking your head because you see stuff. You read it in the paper or you watch it on television. I saw, was it Octomom? She was at the pet store buying puppies. Don't you have enough on your plate with 14 kids? Hell, I felt bad for the woman in the Philippines who had a 26-pound baby. And the doctor was saying, we had to do C-section. Yes! How else was you gonna get his big ass out? I mean, he coming out smoking Camels and, hey, Dad, and can I get the keys? How you doing? Mom, you just rest there a bit. I'm gonna go take the car for a spin. Don't wait up. You wanna cut this thing off of me right now? I got things to do. No need to slap me. Because if you hit me, I might punch your ass. But that kid was huge. They put that baby next to those other little babies. He was like, hey. And look here, even the little baby's going, ooh. That was a big one. Man, shut up, punk. You can already speak? Yes. I can drive too. Yeah. You just don't see stuff anymore. And and it doesn't get any better because you're sitting there talking to, all the different other, weird people that are roaming our area. I went out to, wanted to do some camping. Any campers here? You guys camp? And my friends are always talking to me about the great outdoors. Ty, you need to see the outdoors. That's God's country. I read about a guy who was what they call a professional climber, a freehand climber. which means he uses no rope. He climbed the highest peak at Yosemite National Park, and he fell 1,000 feet. And his family wants to do an autopsy. Why? His brother was on the Today Show talking to Matt Lauer, saying, well, we want to know, was anyone with him or did he say anything? Yes, he did. He hollered all the way down, baby. He called his mom, dad, anybody. Somebody help my ass. The guy was talking about, my brother was a thrill seeker. No, your brother was a fool. He had no rope. And you want me to go outside and follow these people? See, I often wonder, what do animals think of us? Do you ever think about that? They probably sit around in groups like this and go, well, why did God put them in charge? They don't seem like they're very bright. Even the billy goat knew not to go to that side of the mountain. You know, they talking about, we're going to check my brother to see if he was on any drugs. Well, I don't know about you, but I ain't never seen anybody smoke a joint and go, I think I'll go about 1,000 feet. With no rope. Yeah. It just blows me away, man. And they just keep coming. They keep coming. They keep doing stuff that, you know, like I'm a reader. You guys readers? You love to read? Love books. Now, last time I dated a girl that didn't read, and that wasn't fun because she was a reality TV watcher. So that's why I ask you, yeah, you know, anybody, you know, I often wanted to create my own reality TV show called No Survivors. No one makes it, and you will never find their ass anywhere. So, you know, I'm reading about this guy in Seattle, famous writer, and he had writer's block. And to cure his writer's block, he had a sex change operation. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I've been stumped. I've been where I can't think of a thing. But you're not going to tell me by putting on some panties, a bra, and some foundation that I'm now going to write novels. That, like that silk, is just going to make me feel free to just keep writing. See, to me, if this is what you're going to do, then you need to go all the way. While you're in there having your surgery, have the doctor give you some cramps. You want to be a woman? Don't be a punk. Go all the way. Have him make your ankles swell up. Have him give you some hot flashes. That's right. And then throw a little crazy on top and you got a woman. Yeah. But all this stuff about, oh, you know, I don't want to be all this pretending. Because, you know, you go to a bar and you run into these guys who are, you know, 6'5" and got hands like Shaq, wearing platinum blonde wigs and size 18-foot shoe canary yellow pumps. And you know they're colorblind because they got a rust-colored shirt and a flowered, you know, all this and, you know, all this skirt, and these colors don't even match, and they come in there, hi, how are you? And you go, oh, Jesus. And I don't care how much booze you drink, that is never going to look what you want it to be. Especially when his knuckles keep slapping the bar. And his hands are way up here. You go out to your car and throw him a basketball, he'll probably finger roll it and throw you a no-look pass. No, stop doing that. You know, you often wonder about things. I love networking parties. You guys ever go do those? They're always fun. You have to do it for business. You have to go meet people. And I went to one of these, and it was a big group like this. And people were giving out their cards. But I don't like those intellectual people who want to show you how smart they are. You know. And I'm there enjoying my drink. They always got good booze at these parties. That's why you should go. Good booze. I'm at the party. I'm enjoying my drink. And this guy comes over to me and he says, you know, sharks don't get cancer. What if they smoke 2 packs of Camels every day, fool? He said, well, did you know people with ADD won't commit suicide? That's because you have to be focused when you blow your brains out. Can you imagine you standing on the edge of your cliff? You got your gun in your hand. That's some beautiful birds over there. I don't know what the hell I'm doing up here. You got this gun and everything. So, but the highlight of my night was meeting this woman who gave me her card. And it said on the card, Dominatrix. Yes, her name was Queen Bee. I said, wow, Queen Bee. I said, yes. I said, Queen, I'm looking at your card, and I notice you do spankings. Yes, we do spankings. I said, well, how much for a spanking? Spankings are $300. I said, wow, $300? I said, yeah. I said, well, Queen, I'm looking at your card, and I notice you do whippings. Yes, we do whippings. I said, well, how much for a whipping? Whippings are $500. I said, wow, $500? I said, are there many black guys into the whippings? Oh, we get many, many, many black guys into the whipping. I said, well, damn. We didn't come this far, now we paying people to beat our ass? I mean, do you wear a hood to be authentic? I mean, you can laugh at that because now you're going into a room, letting someone strap your ass to a wall, and you go, whoa, psh, and you're supposed to have an orgasm? The plantation owners are rolling over in their grave going, damn, we could have got paid for this? This is crazy. This is crazy. Yeah, you can laugh at that. That's okay. Don't be afraid. It's got humor. Don't worry. Oh. I'll tell you guys a little bit about myself. I work for LA County Probation Department. Yes, 21 years I've been dealing with juvenile criminals. Yes. If you want me to say hello to any of your family members or friends, I will. Any, Lil Pookie, Lil Ray Ray, Angel, any of them. You want me to say hello to them? I don't know why they name their kids these names, because most angels I know are murderers. Most girls named Precious are prostitutes. And Cinnamon is a stripper. So why do these parents keep giving their kids these names? Are you guys parents? You have children? Because most times I ask people, you have children? No, I don't have any, no. And they hide. They hide their kids. Get back. Because I don't know what you guys think of kids today, but they scare me. Especially when you see kids, riding around with skateboard wheels in their ears. Yes. Yeah, he went home, got his mom to give him, I don't know how much money it costs to stretch your earlobe out. And then they said, I can't get a job. Really? They don't hire weirdos? No, they don't hire mutants. Guys that want to go around and, giant. They don't know when they hit 60, they'll be able to put their arm through their earlobe. Because they're going to be able to do this. They walk around, I can't get hired. No, they don't hire mutants. And they always say the same thing. You adults don't understand us, man. You adults don't know what we're going through. I said, you know what, you're right. I don't understand you. You have a 20-inch waist. You want a size 50-inch pair of pants with a belt that wraps all the way around your body and a shirt that goes down to your knees. and you say, I'm cool. No, you're stupid. You don't know your size. You're dumb, boy. You can't be a good criminal wearing baggy pants. Where you going? You're running down the street. Pants all pulled up. Got your gun all down in the hill. You blow something off. And they carry everything down in here. Yes, I asked the kid, hey, you got your books? Hold on, I got it. There you go. I said, you got your ID? Hold on, I got it. There it is, it's a little moist, but I'm sorry. That's what they do, I'm sorry. They're weird. I didn't say that they were bright. And the piercing thing, I haven't got that down yet. Oh yeah, little girl came into me, wanted to be counseled. Had piercings all in her lips. And talking about, I'm a thin, you don't understand what I'm saying. I didn't do all the stuff that they think I'm doing. I'm trying to tell you something. I said, young lady, if you just take a little of the metal out of your lips, you might hit some nouns and some verbs. But right now, you're just spitting all over my glasses. And I'm tired of cleaning them. Yeah. And you guys, everybody says, oh no, you need to understand them. They're our future. We have a thing that they passed called what? No Child Left Behind. You heard about that, right? $25 million. Leave his ass. He ain't gonna make it. He ain't gonna make it. If he's still doing his ABCs in the 8th grade, you can cancel Christmas. Let him out. Let him roam. But don't try to sit there and go, because he's talking about, I'm going to say what I'm saying, I'm going down. I have kids that, hit me with that again. You don't understand what I'm saying, I'm going down, what I'm saying. Put that on paper. You ever talk to a gang member? Ever talk to gang members? I have. You ever play Scrabble with gang members? That's interesting. Scrabble with gang members is very interesting. Because they all want to put their hood down. And that's not a word. What you saying, Holmes? What do you mean ain't no word? I'm coming down trying to tell you what I'm saying. Shit, that's what I'm wrong, huh? Is not a word. Took me hours to play with them. I just quit. And they felt that they won. And you know, we got the graffiti thing that we're trying to deal with. You've seen that. Doesn't that tick you off when you're driving on the freeway and you look up at the freeway sign and you got this crap written across? You go, how did he get up there? You ask that question. You always say, and you look at it a while and you sit there and you, and then that's when you find out he's a real idiot because he put 4 S's in Stevie. Now, if you can't spell your name with a spray can, you're probably screwing up with a crayon, too. But you're up on a freeway sign. You ever go to Home Depot and try to, get some spray paint? I went to Home Depot, get a little spray paint. I had a project I was working on at my house. And I go to the spray paint cage, and there's a security guard there. And he says, hold up, sir. Can I see some ID? I said, ID? Yes. I said, hey, man, shouldn't you be guarding the axes and the hammers? I saw a guy walk in here with a hockey mask on. Looked like Jason, and somebody's gonna die tonight. And you asking the brother for some ID for spray paint. But nobody questioned that 6'9" guy that came in here with the hockey mask on. And they say, oh, they're our future. Sure they are. What are we gonna do with them? That's why I don't have any children. If it was been me, I probably would have got rid of mine a long time ago. Father, where are we going to get rid of you? But knowing my luck, he'd be like that dog that you had when you were a kid, and your dad took him like 50 miles out to get rid of him. You remember that? And by the time you got home, he's sitting on the porch, smiling. Yeah, I know you thought you'd get rid of me. That long ass run, but I made it. Hey, you got a little water for me? Yeah. You ain't getting rid of me. No, no, no. Makes you think, boy. And I always hear, what always kills me when, kids tell me how hard they have it. Oh, it killed me. Oh, we have it so hard. Really? I said, you never got beat with your own toys, did you? Huh? Raise your hand if you got whooped with a Hot Wheel track. Right? Who thought your mother was seriously insane? A woman who could pick up your Tonka truck and throw it at you and hoping to hit you. She wasn't trying to miss. She was trying to take you out because you had thoroughly pissed her off. Yeah, and you're going, wow, she's crazy. Yes, they are. And you see them and then, we got it hard. And that's why we have stuff like ADD. You hear him all the time, ADHD. He needs his Seroquel. He needs his Ritalin. No, he's just crazy. Put that boy in a cage. It does, makes you think. Because I was at work, and I'm trying to counsel a couple of kids. And this kid, he got up and he was all bold, and he said to me, yeah, sir, I robbed 9 liquor stores. I would have got away with my 10th one if I'd have had my inhaler. If you can't breathe, you shouldn't be robbing people. He was wheezing with the gun in his hand. Like, so I stick him. And he's hanging out with the epileptic kid. He was out there just firing. They thought he had a machine gun. The cops left him outside and just let him run around in the circle till he ran out of bullets. Now you need your medication. If you're going to be eating your tongue later on. Everybody wants to be a criminal. No. Stop it. Sucking wind. No, that's why I don't have any children. I have to get rid of him. And you try. You really do. You try. Now, we bring them out into your neighborhoods. We want to get them jobs, right? We want them to work. So we got a couple who are boyfriend and girlfriend. Got them a job at Starbucks. Yes. And they beat up the manager at Starbucks. I said, why would you do that? Because he fired my boyfriend. I said, why did he fire him? This kid shaved his head and tattooed devil horns on his skull. And I just looked at her and said, young lady, people don't want a latte from Satan. Can you imagine you've been out all night and you're coming in the morning and the devil is serving coffee? We have that devil's food cake for you. Would you like your milk steamed? Yes. We can't give them jobs. It's hard to work with them. We even had an escape from our job the other day. You guys probably saw it in the news. Young man escaped from staff, only had one arm, running. Shooting across the field, we're behind him. He's moving. He gets to the fence, starts pulling himself up, and just as he got to the top, we had to think quick. We yelled out, Daquan Johnson. And we waved at him, and he waved back. Right down, baby. I didn't say they were bright. And they were like, you see people rushing over, put some cuffs on him, put some cuffs on him. Why? He's not going anywhere till that sting comes out of his body. Yes, this is what we deal with. So tax dollars pay for. Yes, they even have swimming pools. Yes, they have swimming pools for criminals at juvie because they believe that murderers should be allowed to swim. But you don't let murderers swim with murderers. You know why? Because someone's going to get murdered. Always happens. Murderer with a murderer, kill him. So, wow. Yeah, so that's why I work. That's why I don't have any children. Every time I see one, I want to get rid of them. Saw a kid the other day throwing a tantrum in the grocery store. Oh, all on the floor, he's flopping it. And that had been my mother. She just came by and went, get up, boy. And don't go in that milk aisle either. I was down at the beach, and I saw they're putting leashes on the kids. Have you seen this? They walk their children. They do. Give them some slack, Bill. Come on, give him some slack. Get him on out there. You know, a boy wrapped himself around the tree. Mommy, help me. Help me, Mommy. Yes. You see her walking the dog, walking the kid, walking the dog, walking the kid, and you hear her go, heel, heel, damn it, and the dog's looking at the kid. She's talking to you, she's talking to me. I don't know what's going on here. Can you help me? So, you know. Now, you're speaking of dogs. I went out and I wanted to get me a dog. I really did. And my friends, though, they have dogs. Do you guys dog lovers? Yeah. California loves their dogs. They do. Well, let me tell you, when I hear Bill and Chuck and Bob and chewed up $3,000 furniture, doesn't make me happy. And my friends said, you should get they want me to get a ferocious dog. Yeah, Rottweilers, pit bulls. Why would you get a dog so big that if you forget to feed it, it would eat you? I've always asked myself that question. Don't you think about that when you have a dog that big? Haven't you seen a Mastiff? You seen a Mastiff? Looks like a miniature lion, doesn't it? You know, go around and it would eat your children and you wouldn't know it. You seen my boy? No. He had a little sweater on. No. What? It would eat your kids. So, see, to me, and they said, well, you need something big to guard your house. Not really. See, to me, if you want something that's going to guard your house, go get yourself an alley dog. Go get your dog been hit by about 5 or 6 cars. Skin hanging off his body, flies flying around his head. You can feed him anything. Pork and beans, tuna, hell, you can give him an onion. He don't care. And he will guard your house. If a burglar break in, he'll bite him, get about half a block and start foaming at the mouth. I had a friend of mine tell me, man, my pit bull will kill your alley dog. I said, yeah, my alley dog will tell you. I got nothing to lose. You bite me, you're going to die. I'm almost dead anyway. What does it matter? You don't have to worry about him coming in, rubbing his butt on the carpet after being outside. You're trying to watch the game. My girl's dog come right by you. Oh. I said, does he have to do that? Well, he can rub his butt on the carpet. You don't let me rub my butt on the carpet. And I pay rent here. She's got that flying cat. Who got a flying cat? I like, you ever lay, it's been hot lately. So you lay back in the bed with your girl, you're just laying there, no shirt on, the cat leap out of the window, boom, boom, up, hey. Oh, that's Fluffy, she's just playing. Let Fluff come to her one more time. I'm gonna get rid of her. So I went out, guys, and I got me a dog. Yes, I did get me a dog. I went down to the pound and got me a dog. Yeah. Went down and got me a beautiful Labrador and Pit Bull mix. Yes. Named her Sasha. Paid $60 for Sasha. Sasha did $7,000 with the damage to my home. Chewing on sprinkler systems, eating gravel, digging ditches so deep I had Chinese people in my backyard. You guys have been a wonderful audience. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the evening.
Mr. Tymon Shipp, everybody. Yeah. Mr. Tymon Shipp, you have a good time? And thank you, and know that your money is being used for a nice cause. That's nice. All righty, when it's time to exit out double doors, take a right, head straight outside. The winner of tonight's drawing gets a $35 gift certificate off your next visit to the Ice House. $35 can be used for admission, food, drinks, hookers, whatever we got, Whoa. All right, you caught me. We don't have drinks. Anyway, boink, winner. Hal Elliott. Where's Hal? Hal, I'll just walk it over to you.